What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So this is just going to be a quick video because I just wanted to do an update on the feedback removal and my the adjustments to my postage. The feedback removal actually came back the same day. Okay, I'll show you that in a second. And I had to go through a little process with the postage thing, but those ended up getting adjusted as well. But the feedback thing didn't take too long at all. So here, let me show you. Alright, so it says, great news, we're removing the negative feedback. And then if you go down, it says, thanks for letting us know about the negative feedback you received. And it says the name of the person or the username on such and such a date, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, blah blah blah. Right? We're happy to share that we're removing any comments or ratings left by the buyer since it goes against our seller performance and feedback policy. It may take up to 72 hours for everything to update on your feedback profile page. If you have any questions or concerns, just get in touch. All right, and of course it didn't take 72 hours. That actually came back within a few hours, and I'm just kind of getting around to making a video of it. Just kind of been busy. So, and remember, that wasn't negative feedback per se. It was neutral feedback kind of thing. But you know, it was related to the buyer leaving feedback because the item was delivered. They said the item was delivered to the wrong address, even though it marked as being delivered to the address on file. And then so they left me a neutral negative feedback, whatever. Again, I'll say this again and again and again. First and foremost, customer service. Always provide the highest level of customer service that you can. Always allow for customers to return items, offer a return if they're not pleased, or try to do something to make it right. At the end of the day, a good majority of feedbacks, especially if you have free return, negative feedbacks can be removed. If you're not happy with the item and I say, hey, I'll accept it back for free, and you don't want to send it back, what's the point in leaving the feedback? I think that's kind of how eBay looks at it. In fact, on occasions that I've had to call them about feedbacks that were negative, when I've offered the when that didn't work the way I showed you in the last video, when it didn't work, I would have to call, and I was like, well, listen, I offered, you can go through the messages, you know, send it back, it's on my dime, blah, blah, blah. They always removed it. As to the adjustments to my shipping, let's go look at that. All right, and here we are, back at my account at Pirate Ship, and as you can see, dispute approved, that was 1, dispute approved 2, dispute approved 3, and dispute approved 4. Now, what I had to do with that is I talked to the post office, and that was a pretty much road to nowhere. The reason why they said it was a road to nowhere, or the reason why it was a road to nowhere, is that when I spoke with the gentleman on the phone, he said he couldn't see much as far as the account goes because of the fact that I purchased the shipping through a third party. So calling the post office in this case, because I didn't purchase the postage myself and I went through Pirate Ship, it really couldn't help me. So I had to go back, and then I messaged Pirate Ship. I will say this to their credit, man. They did, they respond. It was all through messages. They responded really fast, and it got handled really quickly. I messaged whoever was on the other end. Was like, look, I contacted the post office about this. They said I needed to go through you guys, and you know, when I had put in for these adjustments to be rectified, it said it would be like 3 or 4 weeks, which, you know, is just too long. I don't understand why I gotta wait so long. They messaged me back and forth for a little while, and then I want to say it was that same day later on that night, and I wasn't even looking for it because they didn't really say. They did say that they would be on top of it, but they didn't say like when something would happen. But I want to say it was that same day that all those adjustments came through on my email and let me know that those things had been fixed. So thank you, Pirate Ship. I appreciate that. So 2 issues that I got fixed. I got the negative feedback removed, the neutral feedback, and I got those 4 adjustments fixed. See, this is the part of reselling that's like not glorious, but you have to stay on top. These things cost money, except for the feedback, right? But account health is important too, and perception. Perception, what your customers see, what they perceive. People, and you know, people, when they leave negative feedback, a lot of times, they always try to make it seem worse than it really was. So, you know, and then the next person come along and they read it, and it's just like, wow, you know. I seen this one account the other day, man. They had a crap ton of negative feedbacks, but just looking at them, yeah, I want to say they was at like 90% positive, 96% positive. But just looking at a good majority of those negatives, those things could be taken off. I know for a fact that I think you only got 90 days, but those negatives can be removed. A lot of them. Not that score probably can go. If it was me, I could probably get that score from a 96 at least to a 98%. I could probably add a good 2 percentage points with the amount of negatives that I saw that I know for sure could be removed. But unless the seller was just a jerk, you know. But if they did what they were supposed to do, offer the free returns or whatever, those things can come off. But a lot of it too was, I think, just on the customer service side and not describing items properly. I mean, when you do that, you gotta fix it, man. You can't like not describe an item properly or send somebody something that they didn't, you know, that they're not expecting. They're expecting something that looks better, that works better, but you send them something else. And I know this isn't the case all the time, but we're gonna put the scammers to the side because there was a small percentage. Okay, when you do stuff like that, like that's on you. You gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. And with these adjustments, whenever you get an email from eBay, if you sell on Amazon, for wherever you get them from, check those adjustments because the post office does mess up a lot. I remember one time, the same way I had those adjustments come through and they charged me priority for a 4-ounce, you know, label, they was charging me priority for medium mail. All it was a DVD. I was just sending out DVDs. I got like 2 or 3 adjustments, changing it from media to priority. I'm like, oh, no. Ended up getting those fixed. And I might have fixed those myself because I probably bought that postage. I don't remember, but I did get them fixed. But yeah, if you got negative feedback, get it removed. Pay attention to those adjustments. Those things add up over the course of a year. If you need help, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. If your account is struggling, your eBay account or whatever, just need some direction, be more than happy to help you out. Drop the comments below if you've ever been through anything like this and how you have had to deal with it. Do you even pay attention to adjustments that are made to any labels? Because eventually you're going to get them, trust me. All right, so do me a favor, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified next time I upload another video.